Good evening from Ferrari land here at PortAventura World. We just popped into the other park real quick at the start of a trip because there are hotels on the other side of the park. It's like at the Wild West area. We're staying on resort for this. But they are only open at night now from 4:30 to 10:30. So we figured, you know what, let's go ahead and get ourselves here the first night, get it done, get it out of the way. We don't have a super high expectation, so we're looking forward to seeing what Ferrari land's all around. Looks cute though, the entrance. We'll have a little marquee game. Little marquee. Got red forest in the background. A lot of sun though, so I'm sure it should be easy to see. Yeah, like the artistic choice of this entrance to Ferrari land. So there's a couple of attractions here. Of course, there is Red Force, which is the main attraction. They got two S-Notch drop towers, which is a funny choice given they already have drop tower next door. But we're gonna put in a Ferrari land theme park. No one knows.
Piston themed, so that's something.
Oh, the piston themed. Okay, that makes sense.
And then they have a little car ride, like a slow antique car ride style.
They got a kiddie coaster. They got an area themed to like Venice, if I'm not mistaken. And they've got a flying theater, which I heard is awesome, which is straight in front of us, if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna go and explore the place and we'll take it with us. It's very filler though. God, the restaurant isn't open.
Dispatches are strong, actually.
Puedes subir ahí. Bigger than I thought.
We just got off of Red Force.
Yeah. It was pretty good.
Very fast. The launch actually wasn't that terrible. Yeah, it's not like a hydraulic launch, I'll say that. But I liked it better than I thought the launch wise.
It gets to a nice clip, you know, and the height.
I like that it gets up there in a hurry, as in like you're up there before you know it, and you have a quick second to see the Mediterranean. You know, see. Overall, good stuff. I liked it. A little rough though when you get down and you like speed through that part of the park, and then you hit some brakes. It almost like clipped my legs a little bit. Like it was kind of rough. But other than that, good stuff. See the train going by. I like the sound effects. I don't know if they're off-ride or not because it can't just be LAMs, but this sounds like a, you know, like a lawn.
It was a nice ride, and then when you hit the brakes, it shuffles, like it shuffles.
Yeah, the shuffling part is what I just didn't like very much. But here, oh, look at us judging. Oh my God, it's the funniest photo.
Big, sad.
Should we get this? That is the funniest photo ever. We were definitely judging. No hate, but a kind of a hate. No, I liked it. Enough. Well, that's where there's a car ride. The car ride's very stuck right now. So we'll see if there's another car coming down. I'm taking the show to people real quick. Yeah, I don't know if I have the patience to stay here forever. So we can watch this car come by, but there's a car right here. So just got off of Thrill Towers, which is a very awesome, unique name that really specifies the Ferrari brand, which I love. Sorry, it seems the pistons though. I guess that part is pretty Ferrari-ish.
It felt especially loud and cheap.
Yeah, so there is the shot and drop. There's a shot and drop, like a space shot side, and then there is the turbo drop side. We opted for the space shot side because Condor Hulkan or Hulkan Condor, or the main park, is obviously like a classic drop tower, so I didn't feel like a turbo drop was needed. And the line for it was an hour. We bought Express Pass, or like this is, you can pick which tower you wanted with Express. Yeah, it was fun. I mean, nice views of the ocean. The seawalls are plastic. It was kind of weird.
Felt nice and flimsy.
But the views were awesome, and we were right next to Red Forest, but it doesn't really go up high at all. I mean, compared to Red Forest, it's like you like hardly even reach the part where like Red Forest gets to the tower. But
having problems with this.
Oh look, they're all down
Like
repeatedly. The red light's blinking. It's making noise. Oh, that's the sound I keep hearing. It's the broken car sound. This whole place is broken. We put in the car ride. Yeah, Ferrari Land's not really it. I'm sorry. Not really it. I mean, it looks pretty decent from a distance. It sounds like China. Everything looks really great from a distance, but up close, it's a little bit of a mess. This is no exception. All right, we're gonna try and ride the kiddie coaster. Good luck. So we're about to try and ride this. What is it, Junior Red Forest?
I want to see which coaster here is better.
Junior Red Forest or Little Red Forest? That's pretty fancy though. Here's Little Red Forest coming down. Similar speed. Maybe like a couple miles per hour faster.
This is better capacity.
It is.
A little bit. So we have just conquered Junior Red Force.
It was very junior, but it was fun. Oh, there it comes.
Cute. Yeah.
Doing a little dispatch.
Hey, Junior Red Force. Actually, it's pretty cute.
It's accommodating. Adults can ride in the front row quite
It's very accommodating. Yeah, the front row, odd-numbered rows have lots of leg room.
Look at the front row. Like, there's mad leg room.
Yeah. Like, I didn't feel uncomfortable at all, and it was actually pretty smooth. I think it ran really well. If I'm not mistaken, this is an SBF Visa family formula coaster, something of that nature. And yeah, it was surprisingly really enjoyable and feels quite sturdy. So good on them. You can always rely on Red Force to show up and steal the spotlight at this place. I guess this is the park that Red Force built, so. But yeah, we have 2 indoor rides here that we're gonna do.
Flying Dreams, which is I guess a big flying simulator, and then they have
the Ferrari experience.
Yeah, Racing Legends.
Racing Legends.
So yeah. Ride. So we'll do those 2, and then we'll be heading out.
That's right.
Adios.
Sorry.
All right. Racing Legends. Quite a queue. Wow. Oh, they share queues. Kind of a vibe in here. All right, we're up. So far, the queue and pre-shows have been absolutely awful. like the worst thing ever.
And like never ending.
Never ending. Like there's like 3 parts of the queue, and then even with Express, and then you get to your pre-show, which is watching a projection mapping for like forever, and then you go down the stairs, and which has nothing to look at, and then you get down to this room, which is so themed and so exciting, and set the map to go, you know, so exciting. So let's see what's next. So yeah, what that was a kind of like a Back to the Future / Simpsons kind of ride. Quite literally like the same setup where you have like 3 levels of several vehicles right next to each other. 0 theming though, so just like
it's like
boring.
The experience and the quality of the film. It's like
super awkward how bad it was.
It's like one of those race car video games that you play at like a Chuck E. Cheese with like the PlayStation 1 graphics, and you're like.
Well, great. Yeah, no, it was just kind of bad. Like, the graphics were bad, and it would just keep spraying like air in your face,
it was like,
but like
4D. It's like
only at the most random moments,
like,
and there was like not nearly enough motion on it. It was like a giant screen that just did like a lot of really fast moves, but the graphics couldn't keep up. All around bad shit. But we're gonna try Flying Dreams, which I'm hearing is like the best thing here that's on Red Force. Fingers crossed that's true. We're starting with a pre-show. Let's see what it's all about.
This is actually also the first pre-show of the other ride.
Yeah, the other ride came through there, and then we just like put through there. So
both of the rides share.
And now we're gonna go through here.
And then they both come in here, and then they come out these doors.
So I'll pick up where it starts. Can't even see
Avevo 10 anni quando mio padre ha portato me e mio fratello Alfred
There's a ghost
a
right
vedere la prima
here.
cosa.
Here, this one.
Era 1908 e l'automobile era stata
That quality, let's stop filming.
quel giorno.
There's some more projection mapping. We're told to stop here and wait for the next show. Pre-thing will be in there. That first pre-show was so bad. So it looks like they only had half of the projections working, so it was just awful. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. It was just really bad. This is not terrible. Real pixelated. Look forward to seeing what's next. Or do I? There's supposed to be projection mapping, but all the projectors are broken. This whole place is such a mess. Don't go here. So themed. Okay, so none of the projections worked, and they were trying to like show safety videos, but I don't know.
Let's just wait here.
Yeah, we gotta wait here. We at least made it to the flying
made it to the theater
part.
part.
I'm tired.
This place is exhausting. Like just
Very
being here.
exhausting. It's one of the worst. It's one of the worst executed projects ever. So yeah. So we just finished the flying theater, which took 15,000 years to load. 15,000 years to dispatch. It wasn't bad. I mean, it was enjoyable, but it was just very Ferrari focused to the point where like every single scene was a Ferrari car. You know, it makes sense. It's a Ferrari themed land, but the whole premise of the land's a little flimsy.
This whole park is just so tiresome.
I am very exhausted of existing here.
Premise is like mentally just frying.
I think my biggest problem is like it's all flash, no substance, and it's so poorly done.
Very
the
poorly
quality
executed and poorly maintained.
of everything but Red Force and maybe the Kitty Coaster, but like it's just super bad. It looks nice from a distance. Again, like the general look of the place is quite nice. Like you can't deny. Like it is a very nice extra upcharge like experience, but the quality isn't there. It's sad. I was hoping for better. I mean, I really like Red Force. Flying Theater was pretty okay. Like it wasn't terrible. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't terrible. It's just that operations are so miserable that like by the time you finally get to your ride, you're just over it already. Does that make sense? So long story short, not a big fan of this entire place, production, whatever. Look forward to leaving and not coming back. That was Ferrari Land for you guys. Bye.